Excuse me. Wow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final installment of GMW before next week's GMW Revolution pay-per-view. That's right, the GMW Revolution pay-per-view is next week. 1 week from today. Are we going out with a bang? Well, you can decide on that one. Because, as you can see, we're going to kick off this episode with Amanda Drake. I told you Amanda Drake was going to be wrestling today. She's going to kick off the episode, and also she's going to be talking later on as well. Killer, who made his debut on Tuesday, and did a blooming good job too, I might add. Okay, impressively tapping out Evil Joel. Tonight, he's going to go one-on-one with James Hunter. That will be your second match of the evening. Third match of the evening is, well, it's not a title match. It's just a grudge match. That's all it is. Me and Azrael one-on-one. Azrael wanted a match with me before next week's pay-per-view because we're already wrestling for the Hardcore Championship next week. It's me and Azrael for the Hardcore title next week as well. So pretty much. So you're back on the wolf pack. Cheers, Dragon Queen. You know, it's pretty much going to be us next week for the Hardcore Championship in that 30-minute Iron Man Hardcore Rules Hell in a Cell match. That's next week. But tonight, you just wanted a match with me because basically I took the piss out of him this past ever since Survival. Ever since the Anarchists lost the NWO to NWO and yours truly, I have pretty much since then been taking the piss out of him, pretty much. Putting him in matches that he basically cannot win. So I decided to give him an opportunity, and then I had to get some momentum going into next week's pay-per-view. Will he get it? Who knows? Also, a rematch from Tuesday, which was John Moxley and the Big Amish, but this time it is 2 out of 3 falls. That's right, it's going to be Big Amish, John Moxley again, one more time, 2 out of 3 falls. You're going to St. Louis tomorrow, nice. Yo, what up, Loco? So, yes, it will be Amanda Drake, Cody Masters, Killer versus James Hunter, Azrael against me in a grudge match a week before our title Hardcore Rules Iron Man match, Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell. Azrael just won the match tonight, so I gave him it, you know, because I was feeling generous. And like I said, I've been pissing him about lately. And yes, 2 out of 3 falls as well. Thanks for the host. 2 out of 3 falls as well. Just the Big Amish, John Moxley tonight. 1 week before the fatal four-way dance for the heavyweight championship of the world. That is the first part of this episode. The second part of this episode, part is to talk to kick off this second half, and then we're gonna have a 3-way dance. Jacob Rhymes, Adrian Webb, and Hannibal Black. That's going to be a 3-way dance. Whoever wins that match, it's a whatever match. I just thought I'd book it and see what happens. Also, Punishment Martinez and Horse, who quite frankly are the biggest pains in my ass at the moment here in GMW because they have done nothing but piss me off. These two couldn't compete for the World Championship because their match that they had into the double count out, they joined forces as a tag team and they can't even beat clowns. So tonight I've booked Punishment Martinez to go one-on-one with Ray Wolf. That's right, Ray Wolf, Punishment Martinez. And yes, Horse will be in Martinez's corner and Maximum Carlos will be in Ray Wolf's corner. The reason why Maximum Carlos is in Ray Wolf's corner will be coming up in a second. Jacob Rhymes will be chatting later on as well. And this is why. A renew of an old rivalry tonight. That's right. Loco Joe goes one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones of the Wolfpack tonight. 1 week before their epic big matches. Loco defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Goldberg, John Moxley, and the Big Amish in a 4-way dance. And yes, not only that, Orange Juice Jones going one-on-one with Sting for the Unified Television Championship or the GMW television title as well. So yes, 2 big matches as well. And Amanda Drake will be talking later on as well. Surely she has something to say to Lady J because Lady J is not here tonight. I have demanded she has the night off because, as you know, Lady J is Wolfpack Mafia. And I'd like her to be 100% going into this grudge match she's got with Amanda Drake next week. And also, your main event of the evening, ladies and gents. No worries, no. Your main event of this evening, Sting, who will challenge OJJ next week for the Unified TV belt, will go one-on-one with an old foe. That's right. A WCW main event here in GMW. It is Sting one-on-one with Goldberg. That is coming up later on today on this episode of Gamesmatter Wrestling. It is the penultimate episode, ladies and gentlemen, going into next week's pay-per-view. That's right, 1 week from tonight will be GMW Revolution. Next week will be my creative side of GMW as well, and I'll be booking the shows and previewing everything that's going to go down as well. Maybe I'll make some matches over the weekend, I don't know. So we'll see what happens as well. Don't forget twitch.tv/LocoXJoe for Chaos episode, the new episode of Chaos tomorrow, LCW Chaos, the new vamped LCW Chaos. The Mafia will not be on tomorrow. That's right, we work Mondays as well. Although I'd like to see what is going down with Lady J, because quite frankly, I want Lady J on the Mayhem show. But since Joe has decided to make a female Mafia, that could help me in the long run as well to decide who I'm going to put in the female Mafia. Because quite frankly, not a Scooby-Doo. Either way, though, no matter who's going to be in the Mafia anyway, either way, Lady J will be the leader. But Lady J's got the night off tonight as well. Stupid pad. Right. Oh, right. I know why it's a stupid pad. My pad decides to run out of batteries. Where's that damn recharger? So there you go. So just checking. Beautiful. Right, so while that goes down then. So I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna kick it off with Amanda Drake one-on-one with Colleen Masters. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, this is your weekly dose of GMW. 2 shows a week. Tuesdays and tonight. Tonight is the final episode before next week's Revolution pay-per-view. You do not want to miss that next week, let me tell you. So, Sting versus Goldberg. A renewal of an old rivalry between OJJ and Loco Joe. Probably the greatest rivalry in GMW's history. As well, tonight. Killer goes one-on-one with James Hunter. Amanda Drake is in action tonight. What is going to happen tonight here on GMW? Going into next week's pay-per-view. We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whoever else is watching this, this is Gamesmatter Wrestling. This is the one and only GMW.
Try to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the stops with a baseball bat. The justice will never make this right. I need to run and stay out of sight. I no choice, it was me or them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I please forget my old set way of life. I'll go to prison or die by the night.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever. And that will be the intro as well. Like I say, hopefully I'll be updating it by next week as well. I like to update it. I just haven't had time lately. So I'll update it by next week's episode. Or next week's pay-per-view. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as well, the creative side of GMW. You want to see what arena I'm going to be using for next week? Tune in next Tuesday on this channel as well. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, as well, I want to go into it. Going into the thing, I want to talk about the views that I've been getting on this channel, it seems. But I'll do that in a second. Let me do this intro. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final installment of GMW before next week's GMW Revolution pay-per-view. Tonight, your main event is a WCW Legends match, pretty much. Goldberg one-on-one with Sting. Also, a renewal of an old rivalry. Loco Joe one-on-one with OJJ. Unified TV champion against World's Heavyweight Champion. What is going to happen tonight? Yes, so Amanda Drake will kick off straight away. Amanda Drake versus the leader of the Undisputed Era, Colleen Masters. Now, while this is taking place, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you to everybody. Ever since I came on Twitch, or re-established myself here on Twitch, before I moved to Mixer before. But ever since I came back on Twitch, it seems that GMW, from what I've seen anyway, and from the broadcasts I've seen, it seems GMW has become pretty popular on this channel. It's probably being my number one show that I do. Number one thing I do in respects of my streaming as well. Not to say that the Spider-Man thing is not being a hit as well. But this has been a pretty bunch of big hit. People seem to enjoy it. Because I'm looking on the shows after... MJ, what's up, man? I'm looking on the shows, well, the broadcasts after it. And there's 100... And I saw last week's broadcast, or the last one broadcast, 130 views that had. And I'm not even kidding you. I just see 130 views on there. So... whatever's going down with you guys, thank you so much. It seems that you guys very much enjoy Gamesmatter Wrestling each and every Tuesday and Thursday. So, yeah. You see? So the booking that I'm doing on this GMW, ladies and gentlemen, seems to be reciprocating towards you. And I'm very appreciative of that. Very appreciative of that. Yes, Gamesmatter Wrestling is a hit, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of hit, I'd like to hit this bitch right here, but I'm not going to.
Is scheduled for one fall.
That's what the bubbles are. Fuck me.
Making her way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, Amanda Drake.
I hate this woman. This woman has the audacity to nearly kill my women's champion and injure her neck. She put Lady J on the shelf. I have given Lady J the night off tonight so she can re-establish her neck a little bit more going into next week's grudge match, which is now for the Women's Championship next week. It will be Lady J one-on-one with Amanda Drake. And yes, it is no holds barred. I am turning those two loose next week. No worries, Num V Num. Do what you need to do.
Representing Undisputed Era from England, Cole Lee Masters.
Colleen Masters representing the Undisputed Era. She's actually the leader of the Undisputed Era. Wants to get back in the women's title picture. She should consider herself lucky. I ain't gonna lie, guys. She should really consider herself lucky. What do I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen? I did not know what to do with her. She's been the inaugural women's champion, but she was falling out of favour with GMW. So I made her the leader of the Undisputed Era. It was either that or fire. So I thought I'd give it a shot. But yes, Cody Masters one-on-one with Amanda Drake. We kick it off here on this episode of GMW, the final one before next week's pay-per-view. We are officially 1 week away from GMW Revolution. Amanda Drake calling double tie-up on Colleen Masters. And apparently a clean break. Colleen Masters with the right hand. Colleen Masters. That is a side effect. The heavy impact. I can show you this right now. Lady J is watching this from home. She has the night off. I've demanded her take the night off, quite frankly, just so she can get her neck, rest her neck a little bit. What a big Amish, rest her neck a little bit, going into next week's big show. I wouldn't mind seeing her break her arm there. I wouldn't mind seeing her break her arm like that. Cheers, Big Amish. Amanda Drake. Oh, big boot. That's there.
You might wind up in a body bag.
we go. As well. So yes, cheers for the follow, guys, and everything. Thank you so much. That's a Harlem sidekick. Mandrake looking to make a statement at the expense of Pauline Masters. A little bit weird there, a little bit weird direction there, but anyway. And sort of like a choke bomb, shin lock bomb. Either way, it was effective. And there's the Keith Lee bomb, I suppose you can call that. Death Valley driver into a slam. Jumping senton. I'll tell you what, this is what Lady J will have to deal with next week. Pauline now looking for that fight plan. Pauline Masters representing the Undisputed Era. Been very impressive as a tag team with Bianca Fish, I believe it is. As well, them two have been very impressive as a tag team. Pauline Masters now. Pauline Masters, GDT, or the version of the AMK. 1, 2, and oh! Pauline so close to getting a victory. Somewhere at home, Lady J is having a laugh at this. Because Pauline is stretching her, you know, trying to break the arms and everything. Maybe injure her arm. Oh. Oh, and everybody disagree, just not get that. Knee. And first DDT. Set out reverse DDT. Cover 1. Only 1 count. Near 1 count goal. Van Drake pretty much had enough. Pauline will, oh, the boot. There's a body slam, or running slam, power slam. Either way, it was effective. And swinging slam, I suppose you can call that. High impact offense. Boxing combinations there. And cradle suplex. Amanda Drake, what she's going for. Running blockbuster. In the cover. And Pauline kicks out. The opening contest here on GMW. Delta on the back. And you see Amanda Drake looking to make a statement here tonight. GMW going into a women's championship match. We're looking at the next women's champion. Oh. And there you go. Elbows. Oh. Choke, suplex slam. Squash. And a break in the kidneys. The bear hug. Will she make Pauline tap? Forearm, running forearm. If we recover 1, maybe one count. Oh, and a right hand rocks Amanda Drake after that corner. Pauline now with Amanda Drake. Knees on knee. What is Pauline going to do to Amanda Drake? And drives that knee into the back of Colleen sending Amanda Drake to the outside. Very innovative offense from the inaugural GMW Women's Champion. Colleen throws Amanda back into the count of 3. And Colleen go for the AMK. She's already hit it once, but only got a 2 count. Drake. Shots to the gut by Amanda Drake on the counter there. Great count from Colleen. That is the very tilt the world head scissors. Colleen brings out Amanda, goes for the cover. 1. Only 1 count. Oh, going for the AMK, but puts a stop to that. Gets a punch in the face. That's a power driver. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Amanda Drake beats Colleen Masters. Devastating power driver from one Colleen Masters from Amanda Drake. I'm going to see some respect. Don't trust to Colleen, but I guess that's a way of Colleen saying good luck next week. That's Lady J. Are we looking at the next women's champion? God, I hope not. Never underestimate the Banshee. She'll be back she'll be ready for her next Thursday. Rest assured on that. Who indeed? So here we go. Match 2. Now, after an impressive victory on Tuesday, very impressive debut on Tuesday, MJ Tillman's character, Killer, is about to have a second match here in GMW against James Hunter. Can he be as impressive as he was on Tuesday? Because Tuesday he beat Evil Joe and made him tap out with the STF. Can he do the same thing to James Hunter? Very interesting character is Killer, or Killer as he's known. Or the Monster as the ring announcer calls him. I know. I wish there was a way that I could make you guys, you know, like a command whack or like a thing that I can play that one at a time for you guys. I wish there was a way I can do that, but apparently I can't. And quite frankly, you know, it is what it is, though. Right, Killer James Hunter. So, Killer James Hunter. You know, even playing field. Right. Killer and James Hunter. Yo, what up, OJJ? AKA Loyal Son. So yeah, Killer was very impressive on Tuesday. I didn't expect him to be that impressive. He didn't beat no pushover on Tuesday too. He beat Evil Joe. Didn't just beat Evil Joe. He actually made him tap out as well. So yeah. What
The
can
following
he do
contest
tonight?
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Monster.
Monster Killer. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are a part of history tonight. Because this episode of GMW, it's a week before the pay-per-view, GMW Revolution next week. This episode of GMW is dedicated to Road Warrior Animal, who passed away yesterday. Yes, my favourite tag team is no more, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be smacking some people up there in heaven. So yes, Road Warrior Animal died yesterday, so this is in honour of Road Warrior Animal. And yes, Legion of Doom, Road Warriors were my favourite tag team of all time. So yeah, this win this year couldn't get any worse. Massive fan of the Road Warriors back in the day. Like I said to Green Eye yesterday, a member of the Fog team, my fondest memory of the Road Warriors is when they beat the Nasty Boys for the tag team titles at SummerSlam 91.
And his opponent,
James Hunter.
from New York, weighing in at 207 pounds, James Hunter.
James Hunter, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this guy. At the moment right now, he's pretty much in my job position, as far as being on the card is concerned. If he wins tonight, he might be up the ante a little bit. But yeah. I don't know really what I can do with this guy in respect of maybe a push or something, I don't know. But he is talented. And he wants to fight for his place, so he tells me. And fight for his beings, well. I say, step up the plate, my friend, and you will get big things here in GMW. Because that's how we roll here. Wins and losses don't count. Wins count. But impress me. That also counts. So yes, Killer and James Hunter. Second match of the evening here on GMW. 1 week before GMW Revolution, which is next Thursday. Side headlock takedown. Beautiful. Corner will tie up by Killer. Killer pushes James Hunter back into the corner. Push away. Oh! Coming up next, a grudge match. 1 week before the Hardcore Championship Hell in a Cell Iron Man Hardcore Rules match. Mouthful, I know. But yes, coming up after this will be Azriel, the one-on-one with yours truly. It's just a takedown. Also still to come later on, the co-main event. What up, Sacred? Beautiful pedigree. Yes, still to come later on, the co-main event of the evening. That's right, co-main event. It will be Loco Joe, the World Heavyweight Champion, one-on-one with an old foe. Loco Joe, one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. That'll be later on. And your main event of the evening is Sting, one-on-one with Goldberg. That is all to come on this episode of GMW. Yeah, day's been fun. Been on Ark. Did some painting. Got some snow owls thanks to Kill Me. Despite what happened to me on that stream, which still haunts me. But yes, now I've got 2 respectable snow owls now that I can breed with on Ark, which I'm very pleased about. Thank you, Kill Me, for that. I will take care of them other owls that Falcon Heavy gave me on the Wild map as well. Welcome in, guys. Like I said, this is the penultimate episode of GMW 1 week before next week's pay-per-view. Yes, and everybody's using that hatch area as well on the server, which I'm very pleased about. Jack came over earlier on and used it, which I was very pleased about. Helping out Dragon Queen Vic earlier on, which what it's there for. I did paint it inside today as well. I put a bit of purple on across the top with it, so now inside it's purple and orange. Orange across the bottom, purple across the top. As well, and my roof is done as well, which I'm very pleased about. My roof is definitely done, which I'm very pleased about. And I have trapdoors now, and I have now somewhere I can put my pteranodons and my snow owls. Speak of the devil. Running code breaker. Never seen that before. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's impressive. He's been 2 matches. Been impressive. I'm very impressed with Killer so far. Very impressed with Killer so far. A running code breaker. I've never seen that before. I've seen the normal standard code breaker, but the running code breaker. I've never seen that before. Very impressed with that. Another impressive victory for Killer.
Monster.
What's next for this guy? Maybe I'll get him a match next Thursday at the Revolution pay-per-view. I think he pretty much deserves to be on the card. He deserves to be part of the show. That's 2 matches he's had, and both of them have been very impressive. Very impressed with Mr. Killer as well. Very impressed. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, going back to Ark, I do have a lot of animals that I need to raise. I raised an aloe today as well, so I've got some aloes now in my dino pen as well. So yes, anyway, moving on. As we are one-on-one with, yes, yours truly. Pretty later if you can find it. I'll find it. Like I said, I'll come on and like I said, I'll be coming on for a bit after this as well. Probably do some more painting. See what happens. See what I feel like. I might raise some of them animals. I've got a lot of animals that I need to raise. I need to check some of them animals as well that I've got in my my cryo charges as well. So I'm gonna have to double check them later. Thank you for that, OJJ. I've just noticed that. If this is going to end up like how it normally is, ladies and gentlemen. There's no title matches tonight, by the way, so we're good. We're good in that respect, ladies and gentlemen. There's no title matches tonight. And 2K is up to its old tricks. Maybe it's going to work, and 2K is having one of its moments. Oh. It's OJJ and the Invisible Man. So where's this going to go then? Oh, well, we're going to have the match. Looks like OJJ can sit in there and watch. Hey. Just don't get involved, OJJ, and it's fine. That's fine. Like I said, really don't care what happens in this match. Stay there, OJJ. You're more than welcome to stay and have a good front row seat watching me kick in there. I think his ass. OJJ will be in action later on, by the way, this evening. He will go one-on-one with Loco later on. So, like I said, just don't get involved, OJJ, and you'll be fine. We're good. It's me and Asriel tonight. Hey, I don't have a problem with that. That's what happens when you piss the Mafia off. You do not fuck with the Mafia. Don't believe me, you don't fuck with the Mafia. I Psycho Clown, that's terrible. So glad I don't have to see them two pricks again, but anyway. Well, an LCW. Mass Terrors in GMW, apparently. So glad I don't have to see them two pricks again. Like I said, and them two, and the beat down I gave them two could very well happen to us as Real next week. Because yes, I will be defending my hardcore championship next week against Asriel inside Hell in a Cell in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the hardcore title. Hardcore rules as well, by the way. I don't think I need to put it as a hardcore match really, because anything goes in a Hell in a Cell match. I might change the stipulation. I might just make it a one-call match then. I might just make it a normal 30-minute hardcore match. At the end of the day, I just want to beat the piss out of him and I just want to beat the piss out of him and do what I did to Mass Terror. Mass Terror goes 2-0 up in our match when I won my first LCW World title. Pal drove him to the mat about 8 times on the outside. It was hilarious. Then Dios de la Douchebag beats me at the pay-per-view, and then the first show back of the new season of LCW, I get my belt back. So apparently now on LCW, ladies and gentlemen, I will defend the LCW World Heavyweight Championship, probably next pay-per-view, or next LCW pay-per-view. Rude Awakening, God bless you, Rick Rude. I need to put that as my signature move. Good night, Sweet Prince, and I've got the power play. But I think I need to put that as like a top finishing move for me. But anyway, as I was saying, it will be me defending the LCW World Championship against Chris Danger, apparently. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Joe, by the way. 1, 2, 1. This is a weird match, ladies and gentlemen, but at least it's working and not screwing up. I said, playing 2K for this, but it is what it is. At least it's working. So yes, it will be me and Chris Danger next week, or the next LCW pay-per-view, or the LCW World Heavyweight Championship. Fresh opponent for me. And yes, considering what I did to Mr. Dilla Douchebag, he's pretty much gone to the back of the line now. Oh! Shades of Doug Williams with that. I didn't even know that was a move here in GMW. I didn't even know you had that move. The referee didn't do a damn thing about it. I love it. The ref didn't do a damn thing about it. Yeah, no offense, Joe. I'm a little bit pissed off though still that Lady J is on Chaos. I want all Mafia members, but I understand what you're doing. Like I say, you could help me out with the female mafia thing, because I haven't got a clue who I'm going to put in the female mafia. I do want to start a female mafia. I've paid the ref off! Oh, I tell you what, it's so fucking fun beating up Asriel. It really is. I stitched up Asriel, and the referee didn't do a damn thing about it. Finally, a referee that I can be proud of. But trust me, when it comes to referees in GMW, I'm not proud of any of them. But I finally found one that I can be proud of. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. He was going for Asriel. That's a mistake. He was going for Asriel. He was going for Asriel. That's a mistake. Unless he's just gone nuts. Right hand. Neck breaker. Not that it's a bad thing, but I think hanging around with Lady J's is starting to get a little bit too much for OJJ, if I'm honest with you. Maybe Lady J's becoming a bad influence on OJJ. I don't know. Blue Thunderbomb. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that would be in Asriel. Next week is where it counts. If Asriel gets lucky tonight, he gets lucky. Like I said, next week is where it counts. What the fuck is that super?
2, 3.
Well, she is Mafia. He's lost his mind. I forgive you, OJJ. It's okay. Yeah. That's not going to stop me from doing this, from doing that to Asriel. Get up. Damn, go break. That rope break might have cost me there, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. But the main thing about this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is working. So at least the game is still going, it's still flowing, and the show's still going as well. Like I said, I think OJJ wants to save his energy a little bit. See how I didn't sell that there? Goes around by Asriel. I do feel like this is going to end in a double count.
3.
Oh, what a right hand. 5.
Cover.
Cover him again. Get some exercise in right hand. Yeah. They're going to do me, what I call it there as well. stupid chokehold. I know that too well by now as well. You can't tap me out of that. Go to the midsection. Rude Awakening. And that's how I won my second LCW World Championship. Have I beaten Asriel with it? 1, 2. I sure have. Yeah. See, I told you. Power Driver, the Goodnight Sweet Prince. Right? The Power Driver, the Goodnight Sweet Prince, and the Rude Awakening. 3 effective moves in my outfit. Steroid, man. Yeah. He has that effect on people, I suppose. But yes, once again, the Rude Awakening, like this past Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, this past Monday rather, on LCW, the Rude Awakening is effective. Rude Awakening gets me a victory over Asriel.
Your winner, the superstar.
I have Asriel's number.
Walker.
And if he thinks he's getting my hardcore championship next week, you've got another thing coming, pal. And that is the same. And that is the same match, ladies and gentlemen. That is the same hold, the same finishing move that won me my second LCW World Heavyweight Champion. So, although it was been 3 years in the making, I became LCW World Champion. Was it 3 years? It was longer, whatever. But it was years in the making. I quickly became a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion of LCW. So yeah, maybe I need to get my GMW World Championship. Anyway. Yeah, it was meant to be you and Rhino, but I changed it. But apparently 2K still wanted that match to go ahead for some reason. Anyway, too bad it wasn't what to call it. Anyway, the Big Amish in his rematch from Tuesday. This time he has a chance to get even, and this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is not just a one-on-one confrontation. It's 2 out of 3 falls as well. So, can Big Amish get a little bit of revenge before next week's big pay-per-view match? Because next week, ladies and gentlemen, for the World Heavyweight Championship on GMW Revolution, it will be John Moxley, Big Amish, Goldberg, and Loco Joe for the Heavyweight Championship. That's right, the number 1 prize in this company, this promotion, is the GMW Heavyweight Championship of the world. One of them 4 men next week will be heavyweight champion. Who will it be? Someone is going to be the world's heavyweight champion next week. And don't forget next week as well, ladies and gentlemen, 3 title matches have been scheduled for next week as well. Also scheduled for next week will be a 3-way. I'm going to consider this over the weekend as well. But I'm thinking of putting a 3-way dance, tag team 3-way dance, or tag team triple threat match next week as well. I am thinking next week we have the Trailblazers, the Outlaws, and the Lobos in a 3-way dance. And I'm going to talk, when I say Lobos, as a matter of fact, no. You know what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to have a match, a tag match. I'm going to give Punishment Martinez one more chance with Haas to prove themselves as a tag team. I'm going to book them next week against Ray Wolf and Maximum Carlos.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from Indiana, weighing in at 402 pounds, the Superstar.
No worries, Big Amish. Glad you could be here, either way. I know you're always in your meetings. Big Amish, who has made big waves here in GMW since being here. I don't know if he's a current or former, but he is a VMR United States champion as well. Jiggy the Poo Gaming for that. Twitch.tv/Jiggy the Poo Gaming, or Jiggy the Poo as he's now known. Jiggy the Poo Gaming was Mixer as well, so yes, Jiggy the Poo. Apparently he's took a break from VMR from what the big Amish told me. I generally thought he packed in. Because I used to go, I went there past 2 weeks on Monday to watch something and he hasn't done it. Which is fair enough, he's took a break. I'll decide when to take a break from GMW, which will probably be never at the rate I'm going. Because like I say, ladies and gentlemen, earlier on, it seems that GMW is pretty big on this channel. Streaming on this channel. People love GMW.
Ohio, weighing in at 223
Peeps
pounds.
love GMW.
John
Because
Oxley.
Tuesday's episode, I looked at Tuesday's episode, and according to the views on it, from what I got on Tuesday's broadcast, 138 views it got. So, look forward to seeing what views this gets after the show. Not that I care, or not that I'm complaining, but it seems the people are loving it. People love GMW. GMW is becoming a hit on this channel. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, I do have your remedy for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it is Gamesmatter Wrestling. Streamed exclusively here on Twitch. I would like to stream it on Twitch and YouTube, but I haven't quite figured out this whole affiliate ruling. The affiliate ruling is about as complicated as our Prime Minister, but that's another story for another day. Like I said, I have seen people stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time as affiliate. But anyway, like I said, Big Amish, John Moxley, 2 out of 3 falls. 2/4 of the big pay-per-view next week. Or the big main event for next week's pay-per-view. Should be a 4-way dance. Speaking of 4-way dancing, we've got a 3-way dance coming up later on today as well. Adrian Reb, Jacob Rhymes, and Hannibal Black will participate in a 3-way dance. That's coming up later on in this episode. If Goldberg and Sting ends up like OJJ, me and Nasriel earlier on with OJJ, if somehow that happens later on in the main event later, don't worry, I will cancel the match and I will restart the match. We will get a main event in where it will be Goldberg and Sting, 1-1, either way. So, just to let you know. Seems the Big Amish busted open John Moxley already. Both men fighting the outside. I do believe if this ends in like a double count out, I'm pretty sure if this ends in a double count out, ladies and gentlemen, both men will get the 4. Or the scores stay the same. I don't know.
5, 6.
So these two are part of the field. The 4-way dance. Yes, I've heard, yeah. Because apparently they've started seasons on it. Like with, what I call it. They start seasons on it now, Loco, with like, you know, like Fall Guys, and Call of Duty, and Fortnite, and whatnot. Apparently that's got the seasons now. So basically they've revamped the game. Is what they've done. Unless the game is still full and that, but I think they've revamped the game. So... yes, I would definitely have to download Rocket League. Well, this is the new Rocket League, anyway. PS4 and Xbox as well. Big Amish now looking for a superplex. Thankfully it's not on the outside. There you go. Still a 2 out of 3 falls match, guys. 2 out of 3 falls. Superman's got the night up, and he may very well be in action next Thursday. I have no idea what I'm going to do with Superman, because boy has he gone downhill since losing World Tour in that World title match. Boy has he gone downhill. Boot from Big Amish. Big Amish looks to be getting his receipt from Tuesday. On Tuesday, these two wrestled on Tuesday, and Moxley beat Big Amish. This is a 2 out of 3 for rematch. So Big Amish very dominant at this moment in time. Suplex coming up. Beautifully done. Now the Big Amish. Let's see. I don't know if he is a former or a current, but he has been VMR champion before, United States champion. It's part of the GMW's VMR show. There's a power down shift. Referee taking his sweet time as usual. And the power down shift gets Mr. Moxley 1 fall to nothing. Will Big Amish be able to do it where it counts? Moxley now. Beautiful. Big Amish didn't phase Big Amish. There's a Kimura lock. Goldberg prevented that. Boots. Moxley counters that. Hit another power down shift. Nope. He's going for that roll through power down shift, but it didn't work. Knees to the gut. Double underhook. And a neck breaker. No, Big Amish countered that. Closed on by the Big Amish. Big Amish needs a quick fall. A quick pin. Maybe he needs to hit that tombstone. Or the Amish driver, as he calls it. Yep. Here it is. Needs to be careful on the ropes. Called that. Oh. Regal neck breaker. An old neck breaker move that Willie Regal used to do. Forearms, left and right forearms. And a clothesline. John Moxley. Go for that chokehold. With that power, lifts Moxley out of there. An uppercut. Knocks Moxley on his pistol. Big Amish up on top. Elbow off the top rope. Flying Amish. He's going to beat up Moxley. Current AEW World Heavyweight Champion John Moxley, by the way. Who on October 7th, I believe it is. I believe it's October 7th. Allow me to check that. Thank you. Well, I believe it's October 7th. I might be wrong. October 7th, which is the AEW anniversary show, he is scheduled to defend that belt against Lance Archer. Could be a problem with that. Because Lance Archer tested positive for COVID-19. So, hopefully he'll be alright by then. That's why he was on AEW last night. And Eddie Kingston got a title shot. Thank you, the one and only. Watch it next week. Go for C into the paradigm shift. No. I'm just like F with that. And again, you want them taunts. Hip taunts. Drop back in the hard way. And Amish go. Kimura lock. He's just away from the ropes this time, but Amish. Moxley even breaks that up. Goes for like a flatliner. Obviously counted that. Nice. Well, that must have been a high level there, Mayor Queen. When you got it. Must have been the max level, I guess. I think I've got a moss chopped on the I think I've got I'm Regal neck breaker. Headbutt, no. Headbutt's the elbow. Amish bomb. He hits it. Is this the equalizer? Ref taking sweet time as usual. 2. And we won for the piece. So Moxley can be pinned. He takes a swing there. Moxley gets out of the way. A lot better match than what happened on Tuesday. Yo, what up, Cyber Tank? Yeah, I bet you love that, Big Amish. Oh my God. Yeah, it's going all right. To answer that question. Just wondering if we're ever going to get out of this pandemic. But I've tried to stay positive as best I can. Hope all is well your end. I know you've been playing a lot of reruns lately, these past couple of days. Cyber Tank popped into your streams. I love, by the way, how people chat in a chat, right? Oh, right. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Cyber Tank. By the way, I love how people, right? I popped into Cyber Tank's stream the other day. She was running some reruns. I love how people chat in there think she's live and they don't see that it's rerun. Look before you see, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? They don't even just go in it. They just start chatting in the chat thinking that she's online and everything. Can't wait. But yeah, they just sit there and type like she's online and they don't see the rerun thing. It's ridiculous. There was a lot of them in the stream the other day and everything, and I was like, hello, rerun here. They just don't see it. I guess a rerun thinks that you're still online, for Christ's sake. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, teesprings.com. That's where I'm going with my merch. My merch is up at the moment. I will drop a link by next stream, by the next couple of streams. Tomorrow will be my last stream for the week. So, I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. More likely it might be art. I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah. I think I might do that for that. Yeah, I think I might do that for that. FWE and BFE wrestling. What is that? I don't have a roster command. That would take forever to do the roster command. Don't have a roster command. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't follow this person right here. The streamer formerly known as Sweet Angel. Known as Side Attack. Right up. No worries. I want to get an alert, so when I do the shout out, it pops up on the screen, but I haven't quite figured that bit out yet. I have not quite figured that bit out. Great match so far. It's 1-4 apiece. I didn't expect it to go this way. An epic 2 out of 3 falls confrontation between these two. I had a pizza, kebab, and a parmo all in one film. Salad, chips, and all the other stuff. Nice. The proverbial regal stretch. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. Question is, will that happen next week? Or will Big Amish manage to get the upset, depending on the 4 people in there involved? But hey, big shout out to Big Amish, man. He put up a fight there. It was a lot better match than it was on Tuesday. But like I say, it all matters next week. Will Big Amish walk away with the World Heavyweight Championship next week? It's wants a 4-way dance next week. Goldberg, Loco, John Moxley, and the Big Amish. I'm a bit shocked that he busted him open early too, by the way. So yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving into the second hour of GMW. The second hour of the last episode of GMW before next week's pay-per-view. GMW Revolution. Here we go. But before we go on straight into the second hour, have a butcher's at this. I don't know why I turned that down there. And hang on, guys, before we go in there. Are we good, ladies and gentlemen? Are we online still? Is everything good? I seem to be streaming there. Apologies if you got a little bit of lag there. Anyway. Well, with all that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we can now shift in to part 2 of GMW.
They try to kill me when I fought
So I get a little bit excited on my intro because it's so fucking good. Anyway, Suicide, ladies and gents. I don't think he's struggling, Big Amish. Like I say, it all counts next week. Maybe he will. You'll find out the answer to that next week. Ladies and gentlemen, like I say, you say he's struggling now, he could very well be World Heavyweight Champion next week. So, you could usher in the Amish area. Don't underestimate the Big Amish yet. Like I say, we'll see what happens next week. But he put up a hell of a fight there. And he did a lot better than he did on Tuesday. That was a lot better match between Moxley and Amish. No, so don't go down. You didn't lose. You might have lost the match. You didn't lose anything, no, in pride. Like I say, you went down swinging, and that's what I like here in GMW. If you're gonna lose, go down swinging. And plus, you pinned him anyway, so he can be pinned. But can Moxley do that next week in the four-way dance? Like I said, the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line next week. Ladies and gents, I cannot wait for that World Heavyweight Championship match next week. But anyway, Suicide wants to have a nice little chat. What is wrong with this fucking... what I call it, man? Anyways. Apparently, he wants to have a word with Toxic. And while this is taking place, ladies and gentlemen, I think I need to do this. 1, 2, 3. Give it time, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to happen here? They're splitting up. Wow. Apparently, Suicide and Toxic, or Suicide doesn't want nothing to do with Toxic anymore. Interesting. It's the end of Suicide and Toxic. Anyway. So yeah, that's into that. Now we go to a three-way. Ah, what a tune that is. Absolute tune.
One time for my Julie.
Aye. Right, ladies and gents, three-way dance. Let's go. Make some move, get crazy, loco. Anyway. Adrian Webb. Newcomer here looking to make an impact. Looking to make a big impact here in GMW. And the Creeper's back. Sick. I swear he brings his family. Come on, let's go. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Creeper. GMW. Don't forget, guys, Gamesmatter Wrestling each and every Tuesday and Thursday right here on this very channel. Twitch.tv/Gamesmatter_. Like I was saying, guys, as well, teesprings.com. I am putting some merch up there, and I've got my merch up there. I will have the Gamesmatter merch done. I've got a few more things that I need to do. And then by next stream, I will have a tab underneath. I will pop it in the Discord as well when when it's ready as well. And the edge of reality, the edge of normality. Anyway. So with that being said, ladies and gents, though, and I'll put some GMW merchandise as well. I have opened a shop, from this moment at least, I've opened a shop on Teesprings, for now at least. Like I said, maybe I'll change it down the road. But welcome back. So yeah, maybe down the road I will change it, and maybe it'll be another site. I don't know. But yes, teesprings.com. And the thing I like about teesprings.com better than Streamlabs is majority of the stuff that I've got that I'm using on Teesprings. The majority of the stuff that I'm using on Teesprings is free. The stuff that I use on Teesprings, if I used it on Streamlabs, I'd have to pay Streamlabs Prime for it. So that's a big no-no for me. And the fact you have to pay so many pound a month. No worries, Sabatang. Crown, what's up? Welcome in. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Hope all is well your end. Having troubles with my third monitor. Not being able to reach my PC. I don't know if you've seen my setup, Cybertank. I might have to put my setup in the in your Discord. I don't know if you've seen my setup or what I'm working with. Now we're talking. Fucking creeper. Anyway. Yeah, all is well, Crown. So Adrian Webb, Jacob Rhymes, and Hannibal Black in this three-way dance. Coming up next, Pershman Martinez one-on-one with Ray Wolf. Then it's Loco Joe and OJJ. Hopefully OJJ's calmed down. And then the main event will be Goldberg one-on-one with Sting. All of that still to come here on GMW. Hooked up my 30-inch monitor. 34-inch monitor. Wow. There is a big joke there. I'm not going to do it. I was going to say bigger is better. You worked that one out. Anyway, Hannibal Black, Adrian Webb, Jacob Rhymes. Full Nelson suplex. Damn. Adrian Webb. Flying forearm there by Mr. Rhymes. First cover of the match in this three-way dance. Three-way dances are elimination rules. So if in this three-way dance Hannibal Black pins Jacob Rhymes, it'll be down to Hannibal Black and Adrian Webb. And that's a neck breaker. Yeah. What was that? Oh, the double stomp. I thought he was going to go for Swanton there. Don't know why I thought that.
One time for my Julie.
Aye. And that's all I'll say about that. Hannibal Black. Elbows. I generally thought he was going for a DDT there. Hannibal Black. Apparently he's a big fan of Goldberg. What the fuck happened there? See, discus forearm and... Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's going for, I suppose, like a dragon screw. A dragon suplex move there. Didn't work, though. Jacob Rhymes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, TriumphChairs.com, ladies and gentlemen, for all your gaming chair needs. Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. Also, get yourself over to esportsfurniture.com too. Gamesmatter for 10% off. I need to double check that. I'll do that over the weekend. Full Nelson Slam. Oh, Uranagi Slam, sorry. Very unorthodox DDT. There's that MMA stuff. And I don't mind him doing that to Hannibal Black, by the way. The MMA background of Mr. Webb. I almost said Mr. West there as in reference to Kanye West song. Jacob Rams now. 1, 2. And only 2 count though. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you have characters, if you have this game and you have characters, whether it's on PS4 or Xbox, if it's on PS4, upload your character to Community Creations using the hashtag GMW and let me know, and I will download your character. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have on Xbox, send me the formula on Discord. Send me the formula on Discord, or jump into my Discord and send me the formula on there. Or if you can whisper me that you've got it and everything and all that, send me the formula. I mean, what I mean by that is, what did you do to create it? The instructions on how to create the character, and then I'll create your character if you have an Xbox. Because that's how I created the Big Amish character. And funnily enough, I actually did a blooming good job on it too, which surprises me. That's his sister Abigail on Adrian Webb. Jacob Rams is on the outside. 1, 2, and wow, Webb kicked out. I was not expecting that. There. Check my junk. Nothing on the email. It's what I like to see. This is awesome. This is awesome. Apparently this three-way dance is going down well with the Mafia. And I ain't talking about the Wolfpack Mafia, I'm talking about the GMW Mafia. Hannibal Black, former 2-time TV champion. That's a double stomp. One, two. Jacob Rams kicks out. Who's going to get eliminated in this match? Whoa, there's that whirlwind slam. I have to say, just that better than Azrael, but in any event. Yeah. Arm drag takedown. Jacob Rams now. Beautiful neck breaker. A version of the TKO. Referee. Moron as usual. 1, 2. And Hannibal Black is eliminated. Ha 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 ha. Another one who's went down the pecking order. And a beautiful knee drop there from Adrian Webb. Yeah, meh. 1, 2. Beautiful. Will he make Jacob tap out with an armbar? Ground and pound into the armbar. Hannibal Black has been eliminated. It's down to 1-on-1. I say, boys, Hannibal Black went down the pecking order. Spinning back fist misses. German suplex doesn't. Running, like a running scissor kick, or running football kick. Oh. It was effective anyway. Gut wrench, powerbomb. It's a three-way dance, guys. No countouts, no disqualifications. But the only thing is the pinfall and submission has to take place inside the ring. I'd rather see Willow one-on-one with the Fiend if it's all the same with you, the one and only. I'd rather see Willow face the Fiend. But apparently Jeff wants to bring the Willow character back, from what I've heard. spear. Right through the guardrail. I tell you what, they're doing that a lot lately, which is like how to break someone's back. Just speed them through a guardrail. It's fine. Fireman's carry takedown. Three-way dance down to the final two here. Jacob Rhymes and Adrian Webb. These two beating the hell out of each other. Ow. Right into the ring post. Webb torturing Jacob Rhymes. Oh, and a very unorthodox gut buster there. Oh. This would definitely be a double countout right now if this was not a triple threat. A three-way dance. Guys. Three-way dance, but the submission and pin has to take place in the ring. How about inexperience? Ow. Oh, and a forearm. Rocked Jacob. Another, that left hand rocked him as well. Rocked Webb, that is. Oh, armbar. Jacob just pushes Webb back. Throws him right into the stairs. Boot to the midsection. Another boot to the boot to the quadricep area, that is. And finally, both men are back in the ring. Great counter from. What's that? Oh, right in the second rope. 1, 2. Jacob wins it. Wow, big win for Jacob Rhymes. The combos in the corner on the right hand, the left hand of the body shot there. So Jacob Rhymes gets a victory in that three-way dance. Jacob Rhymes with a victory. So we move on. Coming up next, Ray Wolf, the man who's finally got a victory in singles competition, or Motormouth, the big mouth of the Los Loco Lobos. It's about to take on somebody who's really pissing me off lately. I'm talking about Mr. Martinez. These two, it still pisses me off that these two couldn't even beat the Clowns on Tuesday. Oh boy. The hell? Yeah, cheers for the host. Right. Third from last match. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, I booked Horse, about a month back, in fact, I don't know. I booked Horse one-on-one with Punishment Martinez. And for an opportunity to compete for the GMW World Heavyweight Championship, because these two were still feuding at the time. They ended in a double count now. You know what happened? It ended up being Big Amish versus Tuberman. The match, and then the match at the pay-per-view, which Tuberman eventually ended up losing. These two decided to become a tag team. And these pricks, right? These gits, put them as a tag team. They make their debut as a tag team on Tuesday. Maybe going, these two big guys have the potential maybe to work together and maybe take over the GMW tag team division and become GMW World Tag Team Champions down the road. These two lose their debut match to friggin' Pennywise and Leatherface. And these pieces of you-know-what want to make friggin' big waves and shit. Fuck that. So these two are on my borrowed list. These two begging to me left, right, and centre to get title shots. You earn title shots by impressing me or winning matches. You don't get title shots by losing. Impress me or win. Your choice. Anyway, he's the Lobos. Old school Lobos. I'm still waiting on word for the... I'm still waiting on word whether I can download Ray Wolf's new attire. But Ray Wolf, current former LCW World Tag Team... former GMW World Tag Team Champion now. Because now the GMW World Tag Team title belts are back where they belong, ladies and gentlemen. In the possession of the Wolfpack Mafia. Except it's not me this time. It's Goldberg and OJJ. So... yeah. Here we go. Martinez, a.k.a. Damien Price, if you're an NXT fan. and Ray Wolf. Marco Wolf, to you and I. Ray Wolf, boot to the midsection. Yes, Ray Wolf, the blabbermouth of GMW. The blabbermouth of the Los Loco Lobos. The mouthpiece, if you will. The man who always likes to put his foot in it sometimes. Hammerlock by the former GMW World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, if you can believe that. Former Unified Television Champion too, by the way. A former TV Champion as well. Neckbreaker by Wolf, first cover of the match. Horse on the outside, Maximum Carlos representing the Lobos, watching Ray Wolf's back in orders of Loco, who will be coming up next. In fact, because Loco Joe, the World Heavyweight Champion, goes one-on-one with the TV Champion, OJJ, coming up in a matter of minutes. And straight neck breaker. Flip over into a crossroad move. Unorthodox indeed. First cover of the match. Never mind. Or second cover of the match, I should say. I'll say it though. Never mind. Irish whip far side. Neckbreaker. Ray Wolf seems to have a spring in his step after winning his the singles match he had last week. Because before that win, he couldn't win a match singles-wise to save his life. Martinez out on the apron, the belly to back on the apron. Oh! Hardest part of the ring, folks. Trust me, I know. Horse on the outside, Maximum Carlos in Ray Wolf's corner. This is Martinez and Ray Wolf one-on-one. Roundhouse kick. Martinez throws Wolf back in the ring. Can he finish off Ray Wolf? Back heel kick from Punishment Martinez. Believe he's going for that discus boot. Yep, he hits it. Didn't need to spin around though. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Can Martinez put away Ray Wolf? Horses on the outside. There's that move. 1, 2. Martinez gets the victory. See, that's better. That's much better. Too bad he didn't do that on Tuesday. Oh. Loco. That's all I'm saying. Martinez with the victory. Yeah. Loco, you might want to have a word there. Just saying. Jacob Rhymes. Apparently he wants to have a conversation. Big win in a 3-way dance earlier on tonight. Could be. Yes, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Punchman Martinez is a former member of the Los Loco Lobos, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I've genuinely given up on Streamlabs, man. Do you have an idea? I do have an idea. But anyway, let's see what this guy has to say. Just let you see that for yourself, guys. Let me do this. Mix it up. Could very well be, we'll see. Maybe the Lobos will become 3, will go from 3 to 4. Let's face it, he's not getting anything at the moment with Horse, is he? So maybe that might be the thing. So time will tell. Like I say, it could be mind games. I think these two are splitting up. That's 2 teams tonight have split up. That's 2 teams tonight that have split up. It's the end. Anyway, co-main event time. Co-main event time. I'm not going to go there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event of the evening. A renewable rivalry. And funnily enough, it's champion versus champion as well. Because yes, we have the GMW World Heavyweight Champion against the Unified TV Champion and Tag Team Champion, Orange Juice Jones. Hopefully Orange Juice Jones has calmed down. But, you know, stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Right, guys. Orange Juice Jones. Loco Joe. Let's go. The world's heavyweight champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Oakland, California, weighing in at 218 pounds, one half of the Loco, Joe.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The number one man in GMW. Why? What's over his shoulder? Former tag team champion. A little bit disappointed that he lost them tag team titles, but they will get a shot. They will get another shot at the tag titles. Probably sometime after Revolution. Next in line for them title shots, for a title shot at the tag belts, is the Trailblazers. And then after that will be the Outlaws as well. And here he is, the Unified Television Champion, Orange Juice Jones.
The NWO Wolfpack.
Indeed.
From Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 288 pounds, one half of the Bad Guy, OJJ.
He's been acting like a bad guy lately, I'll give him that. Also co-holder of the Unified Tag Team titles, the World Tag Team Championships, the GMW World Tag Team titles. And the referee starts the match. Collar and elbow tie up by OJJ. He's too light to wrestle. I'll give him that. Armbar takedown. Where are we? Yo, what up, Sky? Dumps him across the top rope. One. Only a one count though. More than a boot. I think he learned that from Loco. Wrestling takedown from OJJ. Loco grabs the leg though. Hits that dragon screw leg whip. Oh, the dragon screw. Loco Joe. Greatest rivalry of all time, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest rivalry in GMW's history. That's a DDT. Cover. Only a one count though. Shot in the gut. Beautiful wrestling there from OJJ. That's why he's the TV champ. TV champion, world heavyweight champion in this confrontation, ladies and gentlemen. Boot to the midsection by Loco. Side suplex by OJJ. And then Loco just kicks him in the face. Jawbreaker. Clothesline. Beautiful clothesline. Loco now. Rear chin lock. I think he stole that boot from you, Loco. Oh, and a chop block. That ain't gonna help matters. Oh, the... Oh, and a... Tell you what, my stairs have had a beating tonight. My stairs have definitely had the whooping tonight, let me tell you. Blame 2K for that one, folks. Amanda Drake. I know what she's going to want. She's going to have a nice... She's going to let... Lady J know. Right. While that's taking place, let me take care of this. What's that there? Update and security, okay. Update and security. Yeah. Nah, blame 2K on that one. Like I said, it all happens next week. Right, Amanda Drake. I'm going to let her talk. I know what she's going to think. I don't want to hear it. Beats Colleen. Okay. Okay. That's not a bad idea, that, Loco, actually. Okay. Tuesday, you get a special match. Loco Joe, OJJ, one-on-one. This time, no holds barred. Let's have a no holds barred match on Tuesday. Loco Joe, OJJ, this Tuesday, no holds barred. Will she be Lady J's bitch next week? We'll find out. Like I say, Lady J's got the night off tonight. I gave her the night off. I demanded she took the night off. Even though she wanted to come here tonight, I said, hon, I want you at least 100% next week. Thank you. Or at least in some capacity, 100%. Still got a tender neck. Lady J still has a tender neck, if you will. I'm saying she's just not going to want to take out OJJ. She wants to take out everything. That's what I heard, to be honest. Because I'll tell you this right now. It's not just about the women's title next week. It is a grudge match. And it's personal. Amanda Drake, Lady J, next week. Somebody power drove me 3 times off the apron. I'd probably want to kick their fucking ass too. Here we go. WCW style main event, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I believe, here on GMW. It is the man called Sting, the number one contender for the TV title, against Goldberg, the unified tag team champion. And also somewhat one third of the contender, 1/4 of the contenders for next week in the World Championship match. But these two are going to relive an old rivalry from WCW. This is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. Sting, one-on-one with Goldberg. This should be good. This should be pretty good. Sting, one-on-one with Goldberg, is now. And this is your main event of the evening. Somewhere sitting in the back, OJJ and Loco Joe are watching this. OJJ watching it for this man. Sting. OJJ wanted this match with Sting. He wanted a one-on-one contest. He wanted a one-on-one match with him. Just so happens to be that this match is now for the unified television title. The last time he defended the unified TV belt, the last time he defended the TV belt against a big star, he lost to The Undertaker. Will he be able to beat Sting next week? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, next week's TV Championship match will be no holds barred. That means no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes, and the only way you win is by pinfall or submission. But here comes my man. Sting in his Wolfpack attire tonight. Here comes Goldberg. Goldberg, member of the Wolfpack Mafia, and look at that, the unified tag team title is back around his waist. Even though this man wants to be World Heavyweight Champion. But he's finally got some gold back around his waist. Him and OJJ are now the World Tag Team Champions. The belts are back in the Mafia. Yes, sir. My enforcer. The person who, if you piss the Mafia off, normally, I feed you to him. That's why he's my enforcer, because he enforces my law. And that shirt is fucking sweet on him. The Wolfpack Mafia t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Coming soon to teesprings.com. You can get your own very soon. And you probably think I'm joking and that. I'm not. All will be revealed next week. Goldberg. Look at that. The Mafia t-shirt, baby. We are the Mafia, and damn it, we are in control. We will have all the belts next week. I just realized something. I'm the hardcore champion. Lady J is the world TV champion. Or the ladies champion, rather. OJJ is the TV champion and tag champion. Goldberg's a tag champion. If Goldberg wins the belt next week, every single belt that's on the roster will be in the Mafia. Granted that, look, OJJ and and Lady J retain their respective titles. We could make history next week. I just realized that. First cover of the match. Sting. Oh. Irish whip. Spear off the rope. Ooh. I'm going to go and do that after this then. I might do that later tonight before I go to bed. So Bad Tina is finally doing the switch then. So Bad Tina is finally doing the switch then. Because he does play a lot of 2K19 with his thing. Oh, there's that tombstone. OJJ knows that very well. Is that giving Sting a win? 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Oh, pop up, Scorpion Deathlock. Sting's version of the Loco lock. Sting gets the victory. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. That might be a bad sign for Goldberg next week. A tremendous, wow indeed. Could be a tremendous sign for Sting. A pop-up Loco lock. Get Sting the victory. Are we looking at the next unified television champion? Or the next GMW TV champion? Ay, ay, ay. It may very well be. Sting dominant against Goldberg. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. At all. Could be a bad sign for OJJ. But anyway, guys, that about wraps it up for this episode of GMW. We kicked off with Amanda Drake dominating, well, I say dominating, getting a victory, making a statement at the hands of Colleen Masters. Colleen made one mistake. She was going to go for the AMK. Amanda Drake carded it, hit the power driver, got the victory. Are we looking at the next women's champion? Killer dominant again, the running code breaker. Got Killer the victory against James Hunter. Despite OJJ being weird, I get a victory over Azriel. Will I be able to do that next week and retain my hardcore championship? You know what to do. In a classic, and I'm not going to lie, guys, a classic match, 2 out of 3 falls, the Big Amish and John Moxley. John Moxley gets the victory. Suicide and Toxic break up. Jacob Rhymes gets a big win in a 3-way dance against Adrian Webb and Hannibal Black. Punishment Martinez finally does something right. Sorry, Ray. Sorry, actually, not sorry, Ray. Sorry, Loco. But finally does something right for once and gets a victory and beats Ray Wolf. Are we looking at a new member? Is Martinez possibly coming back to the Lobos? Is the Lobos going from 3 to 4? Or is it mind games from the Lobos? Jacob Rhymes splits up from Byron Black. Doesn't want nothing more to do with him. Despite 2K's bullshit, the match ended in a draw. A rematch will take place on Tuesday on the special edition of GMW. Amanda Drake is very confident that she will be the women's champion. Lady J will have something to say about that. This is personal between these two. And in a shocking performance, Sting beats Goldberg. Something I didn't thought I'd see. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That about wraps it up for this episode of GMW, ladies and gents. Don't forget next week, guys, it's the big one. GMW Revolution, right here on this channel next Thursday. Same time as today. Loco Joe defends the World Championship against Goldberg, Big Amish, and John Moxley. OJJ one-on-one with Sting. Amanda Drake challenges Lady J for the world title. The women's title, that is. Them 3 are title matches. Don't not forget next week. Also, I have no idea what matches I'm going to be. You have to tune in next Tuesday as well for the creative side of it. And don't forget as well, next Tuesday, no holds barred match, a special no holds barred match. It will be Loco Joe one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones in a no holds barred confrontation. I'm just turning these boys loose next week. Hopefully none of them will get injured because they've got a big match on Thursday. Both of them, that is. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of GMW. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys can stick around and help me out a little bit with this raid that I'm about to do. I'd like to see who's on. Is anybody on, quite frankly? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. So, let me just see this. There. Who is going to be on? Who deserves the Mafia blessing, if you will? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Who deserves the Mafia blessing? My auto-host always hosts Mac, so I'm just going to leave him there. I was going to go to him. Got itchy nose. Oh dear. There we go. So, let's have a look. I will get, you know what, I'll get, what I call it another day, Killer another day. On that as well. Interesting. Let's do this, ladies and gents. Let's go to Cindy215. Fog member. Awesome lass. Sickest215's missus as well. She's a member of the Fog crew as well, so let's do what we do, guys. The Mafia, because the Mafia and the full crew are one big family, ladies and gents. So with that being said, I will be back tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'll probably be back after LCW. I don't know yet. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I am very tempted to take the weekend off and take tomorrow off and come back on Monday. I don't know, but I might do some arc tomorrow. I might do something different tomorrow. It might be arc because I've got some painting to do, and I'm going to show you guys how to paint. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for another stream. If I don't, I'll let you all know. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll definitely see you on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, let's go and raid. Cindy. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. GMW next week, Tuesday. Loco Joe versus OJJ. No holds bad match. And don't forget, week today, GMW Revolution. The revolution is upon us. See you next time.